What's going on, everybody? It's Jangling, and guess what? We are back to uh, World of Guns, and so I've learned a little bit about this. So what you do is you earn XP by um, doing all of these different objectives, and then you purchase the next gun through XP. This cost 3,000 XP, so I was at like 7,060 XP, and then when I purchased it, it goes down to 4,000. So your XP in this game is like your money, I guess. And in order to buy new weapons, you got to spend your XP. And of course, I guess you could buy the whole game. I think it's like $50 on Steam right now. And I don't know if that gives you access to all the guns or what. I'm not really sure. But either way, we're just gonna keep on trucking, and let's start with the field strip. All right, it released the okay, so it shows you whenever you're doing the field strip for the first time, it shows you what to do. So then we take this out, take that out. There's our guts. There's your spring, fire pin. Oh man, what a field strip that! It's got a few different field strip completed and now reassembles the model. It's got a few different parts. I mean, as you can see, this is a little more. This is a little more than the 1911, which is in my last video. As far as the field stripping goes. But alright, let's see if we can put this back together. So this goes back in there. That goes back in there. Nope. Then we need our oh. No, that don't go. There we go. Okay. So that goes together. And that goes like that. And then the spring goes in. That goes in. There it goes on. Where's that? There it is. Pop that back in there. This is the MP5, the HK MP5, by the way. And let me tell you that, I mean, I would like to have one, to be honest with you. So yeah, so we earned pretty much 50 XP, but I'm just going to call them $50. I'm going to say $50. By using the booster, you get 125. We ain't dealing with all that right now. So now we're going to work on disassembly. Yeah, so that's always what you want to do first, is you want to unload your weapon. Use a power drill, baby. Take that off. Take that off. Comes off. Barrel. Gas tube. Little pin. Then the butt stock comes out. This even comes apart here. Look at all this. Well, no, I guess it stays together then, because it's not wanting to move. Usually in this game, they want you to take literally everything out. That slides out. Yeah, see, it's a little more detailed when you start, when you actually go to disassembly. It wants you to take like your whole gun apart. I mean, obviously, there's not very many people gonna own a MP5 anyway, especially not a selective fire when this is actually illegal in the United States. Um, this is what this means. This is safety. This is semi-automatic. Okay, that means it shoots one bullet for every time you pull the trigger. This is fully automatic, where you pull the trigger and it shoots until till the magazine's empty. Semi-automatic is you pull the trigger, and as long as you got the trigger held down, it only shoots that one bullet and won't shoot anymore. That's the difference between that. But selective fire is actually illegal in the United States. There's also 3-round burst, which actually I think that's what that means down there, or that's what that was. The E, where it's got 3. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but either way, it should say safety, and then it would be like a red S for semi-auto, or it would be, I'm not sure, but either way, it doesn't matter. Now, I don't know if other countries let you have fully autos or not. It'd be amazing if the United States would. Because who don't want to be able to shoot 30 or 60 rounds in a couple of seconds? I mean, come on. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. Alright, we got that undressed. My goodness, it's going to take me forever to say we got 300 points on that one. And then we go back to assembly. Here we go. Now it's all took apart. And we got to figure out how to put it back together. Alright, we're... Well, I was about to say, we know that this goes together. And we know that this needs to go in here. And we know that this goes like that. And all them goes on. That goes back. And that'll bolt back up. Man, I would love to have one of these. Go ahead and put our sight back on. Yeah, what I find is easier to, like, put things together that go back together, and then see, like, I remember that these go back in here, and then that goes back on, and once you get them together, then you can figure out where they go. We're not ready for that yet. We gotta go over here. Wish I was smart enough to be like a gunsmith. But I'm not. I mean, this game is actually, like, as far as the 1911 went, it was actually pretty close to a lot of the different things. I mean, I feel like that you could figure out what to do from this game at least. And man, I mean, this is actually a really, really good game. Oh, gotta put that back in. All right, and there goes the mag. Reassembled. All right, so we have field stripped, disassembled, and reassembled. Now, let's take a look at how it works. Okay, so it wants you to single fire, right here, single fire, auto fire, unload, fire until empty, reload, magazine, 30, okay, 30, reattachable stock. So it just basically wants you to change all this stuff and do all these tasks. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to pull back on that, and that loads the weapon. Actually, I wonder if I could. There we go. See how it, because once this comes back, it allows one to be pushed in. And then when you fire it, the gas tube right here, as the bullet comes through the barrel, there is this gas that's behind the barrel, or behind the bullet, behind the bullet. And there's this little bitty hole right here, and that gas gets sucked up through this tube, which is called the gas tube, and it pushes back down to force the barrel back, which then puts another bullet back in. It's really complicated. I don't know all the smart technical terms for it, but either way, okay. So we got, it won't let us put it on safety, but the first one will be safety. This will be single. See, I'm holding it down, but it's only shooting one time. Now I'm gonna hold it down again. That's fully. Okay. So now I want you to reload another one. So semi. I'm holding it down. I'm holding the trigger down right now. And this is semi-auto. So it only shoots one bullet. Fully automatic. That is fully automatic. This gun would be illegal in the United States. As far as like civilians, I'm pretty sure that like cops, military men, and gun shop owners can own these, but not like people like me. I'm not allowed to have one, which is unreal. But okay, so we got all of this done. Now we come down here to, oh, we can add laser. Look at this. See, this is what's up right here. We can add fixed stock. Oh, we can put a scope on. Oh, I just love this. Okay, okay. And instead of the laser, where's the suppressor? Here we go. Oh, I gotta unload it. There we go. So the suppressor, it doesn't really take all the sound away, but it does reduce the sound, and even in real life. Oh, we need to add the flashlight. Okay, so take suppressor off. Flashlight. stuck. Alright, and now we can come over here. We can do X-ray. And it shows you, see, it shows you the mechanics. So, as the bullet is fired, actually, hold on, let me put this in slow motion. Right here. We'll do times 10 for now. Okay. So, as the bullet, let me unload this. Alright, come on. You see, see watch. See, this bolt, this is the bolt carrier, okay, right here. And what this does is it's got this little bit, you see how it runs into that bullet? Okay, there's like a little notch that's where the bullet will be above the magazine, and it just slides that bullet right into the barrel. See how that does that? That's how it works in real life. And see, and then the trigger's set back up halfway, which then hits the firing pin. Your firing pin's right in here. This is exactly how an AK-47 works too, by the way. But your firing pin is right at the end, right in between this right here. And when you pull the trigger, oh, it ain't gonna do it. Hold on. When you pull the trigger, see how it pulled. Let me see if I can slow that down some more. There we go. Watch this. When you pull the trigger, it releases the spring, which then pops that to hit that firing pin, which then the pin slams into the primer of the bullet, which then releases the gunpowder, which then shoots the bullet. It's pretty neat. I mean, how guns actually operate. But here we go. See? And then that bullet travels through. The gas is then released into the gas tube, pushing the spring back, which also brings the bolt carrier back to be able to move all this back and then slide back forward to chamber another bullet. So now we're going to go full. Oh, we are on full auto. So here we go. See how it just keeps going? It's neat. Okay, actually, we can even do cutaways too. So here we go. All right. I hope it shows the. Okay, here we go. Right here's your firing pin. Okay, and see how that bullet is right up to it. See, it's got that, and then boom, it just keeps slapping. That's how a gun is operated, right there. It's neat, ain't it? I thought I already did X-ray. How do you do safety? Let me get a slow-mo here. What? I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, it wants me to do the safety now. So there we go. Alright, we're back to normal. So everybody, that is the HK MP5, and yeah, I mean it's pretty neat. I showed y'all the field stripping, the disassembly and assembly, and how it operates. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below, and I will try my best to answer them as best of my knowledge. I mean, I don't know everything. I don't know hardly anything. But, I mean, I've been around guns. I mean, I got a few guns, and pretty much guns all work the same. You know, you got to have your trigger. Well, I mean, basically, you could literally take a vise, a bullet, a needle, and a hammer and set all. I mean, there you go. There you go. You got your gun. But don't do that by any means, because this is your safest way to be able to be firing a bullet. You know, because there's so many safety precautions that they go through to make a gun. You don't want to just be going around hitting bullets with hammers trying to make a gun. No, don't do that. Because these guys, they build these because they know what they're doing. Um, Man, I tell you what, boy, I put a lot of bad habits on this game, don't I? On this channel. But either way, just don't do none of that. Just keep everything the way it is. I'm just doing these videos just to kind of show you how guns operate and all that jazz, you know. That doesn't mean to watch my video and go take your MP5 apart you're the first time without knowing anything other than this video. Do not do that, because you're going to mess all kinds of stuff up, because this ain't in detail. It's close, but you just can't take everything, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you would use punches for these or if they got seals in them. It just, when you pop these things out on the game, it just pops out. So I don't know how they're being popped out in real life. That's something that you need to talk to a gunsmith about. You know what I mean? But either way, that is how the MP5 operates, best of my knowledge. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Let me know down in the comments below how wrong I am. Thank you. Have a nice day.